his criminal history as it relates to drug trafficking, which he was convicted some time ago. Now, when you look on this and the outcome of the general election itself, it just goes to show you that your past doesn't determine your future. The seat, which was held by the Jamaica Labour Party up to late Wednesday night, was one that was in high contention, and many doubted that Isaac Buchanan would be victorious over Anne-Marie Vaz. But when the polls closed and the ballots were counted, Isaac Buchanan was the one that was laughing in the end, and this has triggered widespread criticism across all social media platforms, and many are wondering how could Anne-Marie Vaz have lost such a seat that she thought she was so secured in. This has raised many questions, and social media have been a buzz of activity as it relates to the Eastern Portland constituency, in which Anne-Marie Vaz was up against Isaac Buchanan, and now he has become the MP for Eastern Portland, which have had mixed views and reviews, and many people are questioning why Anne-Marie Vaz could have lost. Now let me analyze the results of the Eastern Portland constituency, in which Isaac Buchanan became the one that to be reckoned with in this area, as he is now the new MP. So this is what the poll said. So Isaac Buchanan received a total of 8,316 votes, and Anne-Marie Vaz receiving 8,181 votes when the polls were checked. So this just goes to show you what really happened here. So Isaac Buchanan received 135 more votes than Miss Anne-Marie Vaz of the Eastern Portland constituency. Now this is not a major win, but it's still a win. 135 is still more than what Anne-Marie Vaz got. And now this has become the bone of contention between the two, as it's just 135 votes win for Isaac Buchanan, but it's still a win. So there have been many people commenting about Anne-Marie Vaz and how she dealt with her constituency. And people have been criticizing her work. Some said that she's doing well. Some have mixed reviews as it relates to that, stating that they have not seen her in their area. And it has just been a whole lot of backlash and to and from taking place since the general election. Now I know Anne-Marie Vaz at this point in time must be extremely disappointed, because this was a JLP stronghold and one of those areas that they were sure that they would have secured the seat. Might I remind you that Isaac Buchanan was the former lawyer for Vybz Kartel in his trial that let him set free. However, did that influence the whole entire election perception? Many people are wondering whether or not his trial of Vybz Kartel might have triggered the decision that people made in order to put him into power. However, we don't have any evidence of that. But Isaac Buchanan is now stand to set to become the new MP for Eastern Portland. And Anne-Marie Vaz right now is going to have to sit to the backbenches for some time and recalibrate herself and come back even stronger. Even so, would Anne-Marie Vaz contest back the Eastern Portland seat in the next upcoming general election, which will be some years away? Many people are wondering whether or not she will just step down and move on to do different things in her personal life. We just have to wait and see. So as the baton is passed on to Isaac Buchanan, the people of Eastern Portland are hoping that he will deliver on the promises made by the People's National Party, while many others in the constituency of Eastern Portland are hoping that Isaac Buchanan will deliver where Anne-Marie fell short in this area. But the big question still remains, did Anne-Marie actually fell short, or the voters did not just turn out in order to vote for her? What really happened? That's the question that is edged on the hearts and minds of many people who believe that Anne-Marie Vaz should have been re-elected based on her social media posts that she continues to do in the constituency leading up to the election, and also other posts that were made over the time of her tenure as MP. Many people have been criticizing her tenure as MP, stating that she only fixed roads, and there are many more things that need to be sorted out in the constituency. Many big questions. Will Isaac Buchanan prove to the people of Eastern Portland that they made a mistake in choosing him to become their leader? We just have to wait and see when the next general election come, whether or not Isaac Buchanan will be given a second term in office in order to represent the people of Eastern Portland. The people have spoken based on the general election results, and we just have to wait and see what Isaac Buchanan plan to do for the people of Portland. This is not a disappointment for the Jamaica Labour Party, as they get a chance to actually review what they could have done better in order to manifest themselves in a more light that people can see the contribution that they have made to the Eastern Portland constituency. The fact is that the Eastern Portland constituency now have a new MP. And will he deliver what Anne-Marie Vaz did not got to do during her tenure? So in the meantime, Isaac Buchanan has dismissed suggestions that the Portland victory was connection to his affiliation with dancehall star Vybz Kartel. The newly elected East Portland Member of Parliament, who defeated the JLP Anne-Marie Vaz in a surprise win, said in a post-election interview that his campaign did not rely on entertainers. Instead, he emphasized that his focus was on his manifesto and the issue that matters to the people. In the year 2024, Isaac Buchanan was part of a legal team that secured the release of Vybz Kartel in a historic freedom trial. So the opposition Jamaica Labour Party tread on the name of Isaac Buchanan, considering that he was twice convicted cocaine smuggler and deportee. Isaac Buchanan was selected to represent the People's National Party in the general election. This was something that Isaac Buchanan spoke openly about on his social media platforms. Because in the year 2000, the applicant was convicted in the United States for a conspiracy to import cocaine. He was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment and released after serving 8.5 years. The applicant's voluntary declaration disclosed that he had been twice convicted for a criminal offense. In the year 1997, he was 17 years old. The applicant was convicted in the Halfway Tree Resident Magistrate Court for possession of cocaine, dealing in cocaine, and taking steps to export cocaine. He was ordered to pay a fine and serve 21 days imprisonment. He paid the fine and served the 21 days, and that was for the Jamaican offense. In the United States, he was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment, but he only served 8.5 years, then released back to Jamaica. Despite his criminal past, and this could be an allegation, we don't know whether or not this man was guilty or not. Not because it goes to court and you're convicted of an offense, that doesn't mean that you're guilty. You could be an innocent man based on the circumstances that the situation went through, or just how the evidence was dealt with in the trial, similar to what he said, and that's why he became a lawyer. When we look on this man was convicted. However, he stand the test of time and prove to the people of Eastern Portland that he can represent them. Congratulations goes out to Isaac Buchanan for being victorious for the People's National Party, and well tried Anne-Marie Vaz. May your luck be better in the next general election. This is where do I believe I'm going to sign out for this one. I want you guys to just drop it in the comment section. How do you feel about Anne-Marie Vaz losing that status in the Eastern Portland constituency? I look forward to reading your comments. And if you have anybody from Eastern Portland watching this video, can you just drop it in the comment section? Why do you feel that Anne-Marie Vaz lost her seat in what was said to be a JLP stronghold era? I look forward for that as well. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel.
Isaac nah get no money for spend. You don't understand that. Wow. And Miss Vaz go run everything same way, cause she says she go to the road and she go to the urban center same way. Only thing she not in and on post, but she go get the prime minister, I go give her the money for run things same way, for do everything. Although she not in, and she go do the work them same way where they start, cause she not left them. She says she not left nothing. So no worry on herself, man. I saw the works go, and he have him boss behind him, Mr. Vaz. So no worry on herself over nothing. We good same way. We prime minister in a power, so we have it talk.
But me not even gonna read the comment as I say. East Portland know why them vote are out, and we gonna stand strong on that. Them
What me I
All
get
right, you
from
say
this,
two
have
farm
some
worker
little.
give away. You say two farm worker that give away them look for all of them people them and give them. Check up a for them division and for them place. TJ, you not understand. And people will get up and come and talk about ungrateful. There's nothing ungrateful about that. Give Isaac a chance and let me see what him a go do. Let's give him a
Alright.
chance. And we are going to be
Okay.
fair, PNP or no PNP. Just give Isaac a chance. And Marie get
Alright.
6 years. Vaz get how much in here, just give and Isaac a chance. I'm not care, I'm going to leave this before I come down. East Portland wasn't a labor rights seat. Just like how you have the prime minister seat a dieted. So why is it Anne-Marie losing a one seat where I know see her, it a cause a big problem this
The
morning?
problem is because, like I said, we the people see the work we shall put in, and that is why the people upset and I wonder why she lose.
Because Portland has spoken, so Portland spoke,
Go
so
not
just leave it there, so TJ.
Alright,
You're
as
wicked.
I'm say, okay.
TJ, you
Me a
don't know
listen.
nothing about Portland, and you
Okay,
will
that is why
never
to tell you the
understand.
truth, based off of where you talk, but tell you no. I don't just listen for respond, but listen for understand. So
A be a
me I read
corruption
between the
of
lines
one.
and I get
You
to
see the,
understand say
all right, you see the
you know
big
one
people
little
they
things.
go now come out, come help campaign, no come out. You see the girl with them on TikTok, I mean not care, me go call her name. You see the girl with say,
No, call
me
her
not
name.
no, the girl with the funeral, Miss Funeral, whatever from Portland.
Oh, I don't know that, but continue. Alright.
Yeah, we
Call
always
her
a
name.
play, we always a play with Donna. The couple people are supposed to come out and help the labor right them campaign. We have money. The big guns them did not come out, and that you not
So why? You know why
understand.
them never come out?
Because the big businessmen were dead from Ochi, where they come from Port. There's too much to talk, and I'm not
Okay,
going to say
alright, cool.
much.
But
So
now I
take me,
get
everybody we are talking about lie, take me down, me born and grow up Port, and go do anything we don't want to do now.
nobody.
And Marie Vaz, make I talk to you. As a youth from the 70s, from North Central St. Andrew, whose member of parliament was the late Douglas Vaz, make I talk to you. See? Now I realize that the whole of Jamaica vex. See, you lose your seat. And to them vex, to me, it's like, are you did be the next prime minister? Because them not talk about the next to come out with name. Them not talk about broker like when I talk about you. But check it. I hope you have learned your lesson. See me? I hope you have learned your lesson. Never you go in a people constituency and go on like you're them savior. See? Never you go in the people them constituency and go on like you're them little white Jesus. See me? Do what other politicians do. Let me repeat that. Do just like what other Jamaican politicians do. When them get that taxpayer money for using them constituency, them use it upon themselves. See it? Yeah, and trust me, that constituency will be your stronghold for life. Think a joke. For real. Even your boss who gave you that money for your constituency can't believe till this day say that you use the money and do. And what am I say? You don't know politics.
My name is called Anne-Marie by the littlest of voices.